Basically, several years ago, we set out to make the best possible wave kite that we could. Working closely with Pete, he's always pushing me to give him something that will follow him really nicely down the line, while he's riding waves. Especially with his particular style, which is a little unique. He really needs a kite that has good D-power response, quick turning, but is able to drift with him when he goes down the line. One of the things we kept in mind when we designed this kite is we're trying to get it to behave when you're able to sheet in and have the kite actually drift back a little bit in the window, sit a little further back in the window so that it tends to drift along with you rather than try to race forward, unless, there are times when you need this to happen. And with a really short D-power travel and response, you have the ability to get it to fly forward. But as soon as you sheet in a little bit and lay into it and go down the line with it, because it sits a little further back in the window, the kite will follow you really nicely when it's flying at slow airspeeds as you're running towards it. Okay. This kite in particular has the thinnest profiles in the range of kites that we make. We did this purposely to limit the amount of power that it produces. We wanted to get the power from this kite from moving it a little bit more rather than it constantly pulling all the time. Because also with a wave kite, we want it to be as invisible as possible when you're riding a wave. But of course we need enough power to get out through the lineup, get yourself out of trouble and so forth. So because of the fact that the profiles are a little bit thinner, the power's a little bit more on demand. Okay. The design of the kite is kind of a medium aspect ratio kite, and it's not aggressively open in the arc shape, but it's not very sea kite-like too. It's kind of a combination, as far as arc shapes between a sea kite kind of arc and a hybrid kite with a very open arc shape. It is designed to be a little more open statically on the beach. This helps in the case of when the kite's down in the water. The wing tips are opposing the wind a little bit more, helps it relaunch really quickly, get you out of there. But the arc actually closes up a little bit, and the bridle itself conforms the arc shape back to the designed in-flight arc shape, whereas dynamically it opens up a little bit when it's on the water for a quick relaunch.